inches.
And we'll check back in with Sandy in just a bit here. Meanwhile, we learned today about another hit to California's insurance crisis.
Yeah, the hits just keep coming. Today, State Farm is asking for an immediate emergency rate hike, potentially affecting all of its California policyholders.
7 on your side, Stephanie Sierra joining us live now to discuss the implications of this, Steph.
Yeah, they will be significant if this is approved. Now, State Farm says it was already struggling prior to the Los Angeles County fires, and now we're getting a closer look at just how bad they claim their financial situation is and what critics have to say about it.
In the wake of the LA fires, State Farm sent this letter to the California Department of Insurance, warning of its, quote, dire financial situation, requesting approval for an emergency rate hike. An average 22% increase for homeowners, a 15% increase for condo owners, and a 38% spike for rental dwellings.
State Farm's having trouble remaining profitable in California, and a big reason is that the claims, the cost of doing business have gone up.
State Farm is the country's largest insurer, responsible for 20% of the premiums in the areas affected by the LA wildfires. The company says it's received more than 8,700 claims and has already paid $1 billion to customers.
When there are claims, it's more expensive to repair the homes or even have to rebuild a new home from scratch. Construction costs, construction materials, those prices have gone way up.
But critics say State Farm refuses to provide proof it needs the hike.
This request is really outrageous. To this point, State Farm has only delayed and refused to respond to requests both from Consumer Watchdog and the Department of Insurance to prove the rate increase it sought was justified.
Carmen Balber, the executive director of Consumer Watchdog, argues records show State Farm has plenty in the bank, reporting the company made $1.4 billion in homeowners insurance from 2020 to 2022. And she says State Farm's parent company has $135 billion in the bank.
And if anyone should be bailing out State Farm in California, it's the parent company who's profited.
In order for this to move forward, the rate hike has to be approved by the state's insurance commissioner, Ricardo Lara. In response to State Farm's announcement, his office wrote, "To protect millions of California consumers and the integrity of our residential property insurance market, the department will respond with urgency and transparency to recommend a course of action for Commissioner Lara."
It's shameful for State Farm to be trying to take advantage of this tragedy.
Now, State Farm was already granted a 20% rate hike in March last year. 4 months later, the company requested another 30% hike last July, but it was never approved. So today's request for another 22% hike would amend that one. So if that does happen, that's 2 hikes in just about a year.
Oh, wow. Where's the ceiling, you know?
Exactly. That's the question people are asking. You know, will there be more?
Yeah, really tough for homeowners to keep up with.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, Steph.
All right, if you need help with your home insurance, reach out to Steph. 7 on your side.